What's up, everyone? Thanks for joining me on Patchwork's entertainment purposes only. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your own research. And listen, before we get started, smash that like button, drop a comment down below, and subscribe to this channel. Today we're talking about Shibrobi. A couple of our community members with Patchwork's Entertainment asked me to do a video and look into Shibrobi a little bit, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Now, before I get into what I think of Shibrobi as a company, I don't go behind the scenes and look up all of the founding members and do background checks. A lot of YouTubers do that, and that's amazing. But what I look at when I invest in tokens is the actual company, what they're going to do, their product, who is behind the company, not so much as like background checks, but who the company is as far as integrity goes, how they present the company, how they talk to their investors. Are they super emotional? Do they get rattled easily? Or are they treating this like an actual business? Because when you run a company, when you run a project, you have to take emotions out of it. If something goes wrong and you're super emotional and you break down and you can't handle all the pressure, listen, owning a business, running a community coin is tons of pressure. Something's gonna go wrong. You're gonna get hate thrown at you all the time. You have to have tough skin. If someone says you suck, you gotta just roll with the punches. If someone attacks you via social media, like it seems every second people do, you have to be able to ignore it. You can't get emotional about it. You have to run this like an actual company, right? So I look at things like that. Is the project, are their utilities actually going to change the world? Are they something we haven't seen before? And do I see a lot of people adopting it, right? That's kind of what I look for in tokens and projects and things before I invest. So before I jump into what I think of Shibrobi, here's a quick little video of the founder, who is a female, which I think having a female founder is awesome. We need more women in crypto as far as leaders go and everything. So there was a token issue that she's talking about here. And then I'm going to play another video a little bit later on the emotional side of things, is what I was talking about in the beginning of the video. So let's hear her right now talk about this real quick.
So I was making this video today to finally shed some light on all of these questions that you guys have been asking within the community these last few days. We realize there is a big issue with our tax wallet that you keep seeing, and I want you guys to know that the reason why that tax wallet is so large is because of the software that we used on launch. It just completely overloaded that wallet with bot tokens. If you go to Etherscan and you see the 5 wallets following this 22% that hold 2% of the supply, they only have 1 token in that wallet. And what that means is, on launch, they try to snipe in and completely just dump the project, and they only got 1 token. So the rest of that 99.99% of the supply went back into the wallet. That is why this wallet is so overloaded right now, is mostly from bots. The 22% wallet holds 50% of what those people tried to snipe the contract with. And with that being said, I wanted to give you...
Okay, so I guess that was a huge issue in the last couple of days, which she addressed, right? So that's awesome that she addressed that. So here, looking at their white paper, so let's go back to their website real quick. Now so people told me you gotta look into Shibrobi. It's female driven. So I was hoping to see a whole team of women running this company, right? Because that would be powerful in this crypto community. So right out of the gates, I went to see who's running the company. And we have her right here, Brittany, who is the founder. And then Ari is the head moderator, who's the female, and then all dudes, right? So I was hoping to see like an all-female group, like a powerhouse, a bunch of girls just running this company and doing work, right? And tearing it up. But yeah, all dudes, right? So let's dig into the company a little bit, who they are, what they do. We'll jump into the white paper in a minute. Tokenomics, 1 cotillion supply, 202 quadrillion of the circulating supply. Here are the tokenomics: 3% development, 3% marketing, 3% staff and team payments, 3% reflections. This one's a little worrisome to me. I understand you have to get paid, but right out of the gates, I would like to see them, the staff, get tokens early on and then have them locked for like a year or so, not continuously getting 3%, because they can just keep dumping, right? After first supply burn of 198 quadrillion, 50% of the previous circulating supply. Okay, so that's my I do not like that right there. I don't like that. I understand you got to get paid, right? But when you start a company, you know dang well you're not going to get paid for a little bit, or you give them tokens, and then you can have the first month they can sell this percent, second month this percent, third month this percent. This way they're still making money, but they're not getting 3% of every transaction. That's a lot. Let's see, liquidity locked for 1 year. Roadmap. So I want to dig into what they're going to do. So here's their white paper. Shibrobi was created for human population as a mean of protection and security. Let's see. From this, the cyborg was born. We rise from the bottom, take over the world. Blah 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 blah. On February 5th, looks like they successfully launched with a serious anti-bot contract measure. Well, we just saw a video where bots kind of wrecked them for a little bit, right? So that didn't. I don't know if that worked out too well. Tokenomics, we already just went in. I do have an issue with that. So Robo Swap. So it seems like every token now, right? Every meme/community token is doing a swap. Now this Roby Swap will be decentralized exchange platform, allowing you to quickly and easily swap your ERC20 tokens. It will work with a variety of wallets for a smooth DEX experience, allowing you to easily access any of your favorite tokens. So here's the thing with swaps or decentralized exchanges. Every company or every token now is doing that, right? So it used to be, like Shiba, right? Shiba Inu. They're creating a swap, like SafeMoon swap. It's awesome. It's going to be great. Nowadays, it's like you can just throw a token together and do a swap function, right? Like it doesn't hold the value it used to hold of starting your own new swap, right? Because now it's so watered down and every company is doing a swap. So that doesn't make this Shibrobi stand out to me, right? Which is fine, because they probably have some other stuff. If it's just a swap, which, we're going to get into, if it's just a swap, I don't see it going too far, right? So I think they have a bunch of other stuff, which we're going to get into right now, that's going to hopefully make them stand out. Because in this game of crypto, you need to stand out. You need to have a swap or a decentralized exchange, a wallet, a blockchain, education system. You need to have a variety of products that's all in one. So let's see, they got their swap, play to earn game. So again, a lot of companies are doing their play to earn games, right? But how are we different? How are you creating this to be different? Our game will be a Mega Man inspired game with Shibrobi as the main character. I love Mega Man. I'm a huge Mega Man fan in the 90s, so I think that's pretty cool. But this right here is kind of what makes them a little bit different, right? An Oculus VR game. Oculus is crazy popular right now. Imagine being able to crawl into your very own cyborg suit, stomping around in your shiny new armor. If they do this, strap on your Oculus and get ready. Okay. So if they do this, and actually integrate their Shibrobi game in the Oculus VR system, I think that would be awesome. Because right now, not a lot of companies or projects are doing the VR games, right? So I think that's awesome. So here's the team. Brittany's the founder. I'm going to play one short video. It's the same video we saw earlier, but this one's the second half of the video, or the last quarter of the video, where I talk about you got to kind of check the emotion side of it. So let's listen to that real quick.
Hard to prove to you that I'm not just another meme token. I'm not here just to take your money. I want to bring real life value to you as a person, as an investor. Whatever your interests are, I want to support you with that. Like, I want to help build you as well. And like with Shibrobi, I want to give back to the community that gives to me. I want to put food in your mouth. I want to put shoes on your feet. I want to put clothes on your back. I want to give back to the gamers, to the people who are into robotics, everything.
You hear that emotion?
I promise you that Shibrobi is not going anywhere. This is just a little bump in the road that we're gonna overcome, and we're gonna be on top, you guys. Like, I just want you to believe in me. I want to believe in everything that you guys are saying. Your support is so helpful, and I just really thank you guys for being here for me, and I really am really excited for the future.
So that's a tough one for me. I get being super passionate, but it came across to me as a little beggy, as far as, please trust me, please invest in my project, please, we're gonna be fantastic, we're gonna be great, please donate or invest in our project, right? I don't like that emotional side of it. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. This is me personally. So if the comments blow up and say, she just loves the project, she's super passionate. I get having passion. I've run companies before, and they are your baby. They're your passion, they're your baby. I get it. But when you're talking to thousands upon thousands of investors, they want to make sure you're strong. You can take criticism, you can roll with the punches. Yes, you're passionate about the project, but you're not coming across as begging to hold on, to invest in the project, and trying to convince an investor. Let your company, let your utility, let your community do all of that for you. You don't have to beg. You don't have to say, trust me, trust me, trust me. Listen, this is crypto. I don't trust anybody. Sad to say, this is crypto. I don't trust anybody. The trust is in your utility. The trust is where you actually do what you say you're gonna do. You launch a product, your project's awesome, it does what it's supposed to do. Then you get on an exchange, then you do another project, you launch that project. That's how you get me as an investor. Don't tell me things that you're gonna do or how great it's gonna be or trust you. I don't trust you. I'm trusting that the community as a whole is going to come together and do wonderful things. But you're only as good as what you produce. If you don't produce anything, your word doesn't mean anything. If you produce your utilities that you say you're going to produce, your word is everything then. Your word is everything in crypto. And your results, your word and your results are combined. That's what defines these leaders as crypto. So Shibrobi, I mean, it's kind of the same. It's kind of the same project as a lot of others, right? They got their decentralized exchange swap coming out. They have their play to earn game. You can go down a list with everyone that's doing a swap play to earn game. The thing that maybe sets them aside is their VR game, which I don't know how long. Let's see where their VR game. Yeah, so phase 5. Holy cow. So they're people. Okay, they're on phase 2. Wow, they're way far away. So their swap to me doesn't. I mean, that's okay. Phase 5 is where their actual VR game on Oculus is set to come out, which that's a long ways away. Man, I'm gonna pass on this one. Honestly, do your own research. If you love this company, if you love of what you hear and what you see, invest. I'm gonna take a pass on this one. But listen, smash that like button. Drop a comment down below what you guys really think of Shibrobi. Are you guys in it? Did I miss something? Obviously, I didn't take a deep 1 week dive into it. These are just some red flags and some positive things that I see. Share this video and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.